The morning started like any other. Birds chirped, a gentle breeze rustled the leaves of the trees, but something felt off. Ilara, a young artist known for her breathtakingly blue landscapes, stared at her canvas, a frown etching itself onto her forehead. She couldn't quite place it, but something was wrong with her latest painting. It depicted a vibrant ocean scene, waves crashing against a rocky shore, yet the ocean was blank. A dull grey where brilliant blue should have been. Was it the lighting? She squinted, adjusting the angle, hoping that would reveal the azure hue. Nothing. It was a strange, unsettling grey. She checked her paints. The tubes were clearly labeled cerulean blue, cobalt blue, but the color seemed to have vanished. Panic gnawed at her. She looked outside, where normally the sky blazed with a brilliant azure. Today it was a pale, almost washed-out grey. The bluebirds that usually flocked to her feeder were gone. Their absence felt heavy and strange. The color was missing from the sky, from the trees, even from her own blue vase of wildflowers. This was beyond a simple mistake. This was a nightmare. She rushed to her computer, searching online for similar experiences. The news sites, once vibrant with images of the azure sky and ocean, now displayed strangely muted versions. The shocking truth hit her, the digital images showing the same muted grey sky as she had noticed outside. The world was losing its blue. News reports confirmed her fears. The phenomenon was global. People were describing an inability to recall the color blue, a gradual forgetting, a slow erasure. Doctors were baffled, scientists perplexed. The color blue, it seemed, was vanishing from human memory and, disturbingly, from reality itself. The ocean, once a dazzling sapphire, turned a murky gray. Blueberries were mistaken for dark purple, sapphires were just plain clear glass. No one remembered the dazzling shine of the stones. The beautiful blue morpho butterfly seemed to have morphed into a nondescript gray. Days turned into weeks, the gray spreading like a creeping shadow. Memories of blue faded, stories of blue skies, blue oceans, the deep blue sea were now whispers of a forgotten world. Children, having never truly seen the color, were unable to understand why so many adults seemed distressed. The world was losing its vibrancy, its color, its joy. It was a dull, muted, gray world. The crisis was not merely visual, it was emotional. The lack of blue reflected a deeper, inexplicable loss. People started to express anxiety and depression at the dullness of their world. Scientists worked tirelessly trying to understand the phenomenon. Was it a mass hallucination? A collective amnesia? A strange cosmic event? Was this a result of some new pollution, a sudden and unforeseen mutation? Or was it something else entirely? Could the world really be losing its beautiful colors, and would this loss spread to other colors? The questions seemed endless, more complex and threatening than they initially seemed. The absence of blue was not merely a color deficiency, it was a profound loss of a part of the human experience. The beauty of nature, the inspiration for artists, the emotional resonance of blue, all of it lost. One day, Ilara found an old photograph, its color almost entirely faded, but for a faint hint of blue in the distance. It was a picture of her grandmother, smiling on a sunny day beside a brilliant blue ocean. For a moment, the color returned, a fleeting glimpse of a world that was, a world that might be lost forever. She clutched the photograph, a tear tracing a path down her cheek, wondering what else they would forget, what other colors would be lost to this mysterious phenomenon. The possibility of a world without color, a monochrome existence, was overwhelming. It was truly terrifying. It was then Ilara knew that she had to find the reason and the solution to reverse what was happening. She started to travel, seeking answers in ancient texts and forgotten lore. She heard whispers of a legendary blue flower, a flower said to hold the power to restore color. The tale was a myth, a fable, but in this strange, fading world, it offered a glimmer of hope. The search led her across continents, through valleys and mountains, the quest a symbol of the human spirit's refusal to surrender to oblivion, to the grey nothingness that threatened to engulf them. She was determined to find a solution, determined to reclaim the blue, determined to save her world. She would find the answers, even if it meant traveling to the ends of the earth, even if it meant venturing into the unknown and uncertain.